Hey guys, I'm out here today. It's a beautiful sunshiny day. I'm so glad to have a day like today because it makes me feel so much better. It's about 55 degrees and that's the warmest it's been, and I couldn't tell you when. But I've had to run a bunch of errands today, but I'm just getting back from doing all that, and I've been tinkering with this 79 C10 truck. I'll tell you what I've got done, which is not much, but I'll tell you what I've got done. I have swapped this steering wheel out. So the red one is on there. How you doing? Somebody going down the street. I got a habit of waving all the time. Anyway, I've swapped this steering wheel out. I didn't clean it up. Time was against me. That black steering wheel that was on here, I like to never got it off. And I had to go to my buddy's garage down here, B&B. I don't have tools that's worth talking about. And my steering wheel puller is wore out, so I had to go to B&B, where Larry works down the road here in this, and he helped me get it off, and his steering wheel puller couldn't get a good grip on it. So what we wound up doing was loosening this nut all the way up to the edge, and he got inside the truck and pulled on it with both hands, and I took a sledgehammer and hit it, and it popped right off. Hang on just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. That was my wife calling, and I always have to get it. So anyway, we finally got it off and put this one on, and I think I'm pretty good as far as that goes. Other than the steering wheel needs cleaned up, but you know what? Let me get this back on before I break it. These little prongs are easy to break. There we go. This whole truck needs cleaned up, and I haven't had time to do anything other than this. This should have took me about 10 minutes. But it's took me a couple of hours. I had to wait for Larry to get free time to help me pull it off. So anyway, thank you, Larry. If you're watching the video, I appreciate it. But the steering wheel looks pretty good. I'm real happy with it. There's a lot that it matches in here, and to me, it kind of makes it pop a little bit more. So I had I guess in my videos when I was asking the question, which steering wheel would you keep on here, the black one or the red one, I'd say 9 out of 10 people voted for the red. So, I can always put the black one back on, but at this point, I think I like the red better. I got something else I'm going to ask you. I got these probably, let me show you what they are. They're exhaust tips. Oh, cheap exhaust tips. And I think I got these at a yard sale, probably for $1 or $2 something. There's 2 of them. Brand new, never been put on, but that don't matter. But what I was going to show you, no, I guess like this. These exhaust pops are new. So whoever had the truck. So what do you think if I'm not saying these kind, but I'm just saying put some exhaust tips on it? Do you think that would make it look pretty good? I'm trying to show the wheel and what the exhaust tip might look like on this pipe. Not these. These are not much. But anyway, what do you think? With all the chrome and stuff, do you think exhaust tips would look good on it, or would you just leave it like this? Something else for you to answer. If you don't care, let me know what you think on that. I'll set these in here, otherwise I'll forget that they're in the bed and they'll be rattling around. I've made a list. Oh, I had somebody ask me this. If this truck had carpet, or was it a rubber mat, or what? I believe the truck, this is Silverado, and I'm thinking that this truck come with carpet, so I need some carpet. And I made a list. Boy, look what a long list of things that I would like to do to this truck. But it's mostly based on, money, to be honest with you. The reason I'm getting some of the things I've got now is because I sold my 69 step-side bed truck. So now I have a little bit to play with, but that's just about gone too. Time you pay bills and this, that, and other. Hello, another neighbor. Anyway, this is what I've got on my list. Tail lights. Probably can't read my writing. Tail lights. I thought about all this stuff. I should have put question marks beside it. Tail lights. Lens is what I'm talking about. So tail lights, exhaust tips with a question mark, locking gas cap with a question mark, mirrors, These mirrors are... Hey, how are you? Having a good day, you? Good. Glad to hear it. And see the mirror right there, how foggy it is? I'd like to get a better mirror. Need a cigarette lighter because the one... I'll show you. The one in here is missing. So I'd like to get... I'm trying to get the right kind of cigarette lighter, the right knobs where everything matches. I'll see. I need some door panels. Well, I don't know if I need them. I'm just kidding. I do need door panels. Need door panels. I need I guess you call this a belt cover. I need to get one at the junkyard or someplace. I don't know where you can get these at, but need one of those. That's busted. This truck is evidently on this side, on the driver's side. I don't know if it's set in a carport or what, but the sun has really done a lot of damage to this plastic. So, and on the dash. But it's still not as bad as Dookie's was, my 78 Chevy truck. And I need to go over and start that sometime. Now to think about it. Oh, I'm either going to get carpet or a rubber mat. I wrote down rubber mat. I kind of like rubber mats. Need to get my seat redone as soon as I can save up enough money and take it to Tim Dixon at Gas Axe Chop Shop. His wife, Angie, does a bang-up job on seat covers. That's who I'm going to get to do this. I'm just making a list. You know how you get in the winter months and you're in the house more than you are outside. And so you just make a list of things that you would like to do. But heck, it might be a year or two before I ever get this far down the road. So let's see. A dash cover. Love to have a Coverlay dash cover. I'm really fond of Coverlay dash covers. All their products are excellent. And I'm hoping to obtain one from, save up, get some Coverlay dash cover. And I might check in to see how much door panels are. I'm not sure if I can afford all of it, but there's no question I need a need a dash cover and door panels. So we'll see what happens on that. But as far as their products, they're excellent. If you've never used them, I've put them on 2 of my vehicles and this past summer. And you can look and watch me put Coverlay dash covers on my 78 Chevy truck, Old Dookie, and my 84 Silverado that we named Big Red. Speaking of names, I've had a couple of people on this truck, 2 different subscribers mentioned that we should name this truck Ruby. Well, I guess that's the name we're going to use for this truck, Ruby. I kind of like the name, and another reason why I kind of like the name is that was my grandmother's middle name, Ruby. So I guess we're just going to name it Ruby. So if you hear me mention Ruby in any of my videos, I'm actually talking about this truck right here. So, and got that out of the way. So my wife said, name it Ruby, name it Ruby, name it Ruby. So I need to stay happily married, so I'm going to do what she says. That's the way a good husband does, right? Okay, I need a radio. It doesn't even have one. I need heater controls. This one, as I said, is broke, where it controls the fan. The heat and everything works. It's just that's broke. I need to gas up the AC. The AC is low on gas, and Brian said he thought maybe it might have a O-ring that was gone or something. Anyway, it'll run for 2-3 weeks, but then it's out of refrigerant to cool up the cab, so I need to get that fixed. All this is going to take time and money. Let's see what else. I'd like to find a plastic bed liner for the 84 and this one. Headlight bezels, I wrote that down, and I don't know. I don't know. I think this is supposed to, I don't know. I think this is supposed to be black in here, around here, but, they change everything, just little subtle changes every year on Ford, Chevys, everything. So, I don't know if I need to paint this in here black or keep it silver. What's your opinion? This whole headlight bezel assembly, I might can be able to doctor that up. I don't know, but anyway, I put down, what did I do? Headlight bezels. I put that down. Of course, I said bed liner. And the grill. I got a little spot right here. I don't know if I can fix that or not. I haven't even attempted. There's not much daylight to fool with around here. And by the time it gets warm enough to fool around with it, it's almost almost dark. So I'm kind of at a disadvantage this time of year. I see, what else? Armrest. This is what I'm talking about. I need some armrests. And when I put down a Velcro, I meant Velcro maybe just to, you know, I guess the elastic has gone out of this. It's all stretched out on both sides. So I need to get some Velcro or something. I'm trying to come up with something. I'm not sure. I guess these are pretty handy to have, but I'd say if you put a lot of weight and stuff in them, screws, bolts, whatever, it starts getting stretched out to the point that it won't return to the original elasticity. I don't know if I said that right. I was trying to sound like I knew what I was doing, but I don't. And I need a factory jack for this truck. It doesn't have the factory jack. So anyway, all those things are things that I have wrote down, just sitting in a chair, just randomly thinking about things that I would like to do or things I'd like to change about the truck. But as far as running and stuff, boy, I sure do like this truck. I really do. And I think I said tail light lens. I'm just talking about tail light lens. I'd like to get some new ones. And of course, it needs waxed. Or I thought about putting a boiled linseed oil on it. Maybe this spring when it starts getting warmer weather and I have more daylight. And first I need to wash it and clean it up real good. So I guess that's where we're at on it for the moment. Just wishful thinking, and how you do when you get a new toy. Hold on. Anyway, appreciate you watching the video. I just thought I'd let you know I did get the red steering wheel on, but I'm telling you, it was a challenge. I've pulled hundreds of steering wheels off and put them on, but there's only been 2 or 3 that has really had the pleasure of saying that they beat me. So that black one was one of them. I don't know what it was about that thing, but I could not get it off for love or money. So had to have some help, and Larry was there to help me. So I'm grateful to Larry. Thank you again, Larry, for helping me get that done. Let me know what you think about tips, and we'll just kind of go from there. I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks a lot. I'm enjoying this beautiful day. And oh yeah, I got to put my bumper guards on. Man, there ain't time to do nothing. Anyway, I'll get to it. If you'll just hang with me, we'll work on this truck together, and we'll hopefully see a transformation. But as I said, I'm not rich. I'm a man on a budget, and I just got to do little bit as I can. So I think I'm like, I believe I'm like the average person, that you can't just go out or speaking for myself. But let me speak for me. I know me. So speaking for myself, I'm not that person. I've got to save up and do without in order to do other things that I would like to do. So I'm in that mode where I'm trying to just chill out, stay home, and save every little bit you can in order to make improvements on this truck and some of the others I have too. So, but you know what? I'm blessed. So I thank you for watching the video. Please give me a big old thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. That means a whole lot to me. Please share my videos with your friends. I sure would appreciate that. And I'm on Instagram, all one word, Primered is Best, all one word. And I'm on Facebook. And if you have any pictures of your C10s or, anything that you got, I enjoy looking at them. I really do. And please share my videos with your friends. I sure would appreciate it. And hope y'all's having a great day. I am. And I guess I'll catch you in the next video. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.